Hi, this is a demonstration of the Critical Incident Report module in AIRS, also known as the AHCA Incident Reporting System. This demo focuses on critical incident reports only. Other demonstrations will cover critical incident summary reports and adverse incident summary reports. With AIRS, health plans can enter individual critical incident report data, upload the attestation document, and communicate with the agency about the report. To use AIRS, you need a single sign-on account and access to the application in order to log in. To create a single sign-on account, click on the New User Registration link at the bottom of the login screen. Users that already have a single sign-on account don't need another one. They only need to request access to AIRS. Once you have the appropriate permission, enter your username and password and click the Login button. Under the Program Access grid, click the AHCA Incident Reporting System link, and then click on the AIRS Report link at the top of the AIRS Program Tasks section. The dashboard is where you will perform your day-to-day activities in AIRS. The Needs Attention grid is where you will see any reports that the agency has reviewed but has questions about. Reports that have been started but not submitted are located in the In Progress grid. You can start a report, save it, and return to it at a later time to complete the report. Reports that have been submitted to the agency and reports that are being reviewed by the agency are found in the Submitted grid. Click the Report link on the left-hand side of the screen to open the report. To start a new report, click on the New tab in the upper left-hand side of the screen. The provider type field and the plan name field will be populated for you. Click on the Report Type drop-down list to choose the type of report you want to submit. In this demonstration, we will be submitting a critical incident report. Then click the Start Report button to move to the next page. All of the fields on the Plan Information screen are pre-populated for you. This is an opportunity for you to review the fields, the Plan Information fields, for accuracy. Click on the Next button to navigate to the next screen. Most of the fields on the Person Reporting Information screen are pre-populated based on the information you provided in your single sign-on account. Click the Title drop-down list to provide your title. Choose Licensed Staff if you are a licensed medical practitioner. When you choose Licensed Staff, you are also required to enter your license number. Choose Management Staff if you are an administrator, assistant administrator, CEO, or director of operations. If neither of these choices apply to you, select Other in the title field and enter your title in the other title field. Select the Save button to save your data and stay on the screen. Click Save Next to save your data and advance to the next screen. Enter details about the enrollee on the Enrollee Information screen. The values in the County of Residence field are limited to the valid counties in the Selected Area Region field. Click Save Next to advance to the next screen. Enter details about the incident on the Incident Information screen. You can type in date in the incident date and the date reported to plan field, or you can use the calendar icon located on the right-hand side of the screen of each field. Choose a value from the incident location drop-down box. The fields that are displayed are customized for each incident location. If you choose facility in the incident location field, all of the subsequent fields are customized for reporting data about an incident that occurred in a facility. If you choose home, in the incident location field. All of the subsequent fields are customized for reporting data about an incident that occurred in a home. This time, we're going to leave the county field blank before we click the Save Next button. Notice that when we advance to the next screen, the person reporting and then the enrollee information screens in the report details grid on the left-hand side of the screen have check marks next to them, while the incident information screen does not. The check marks are a visual indicator to alert you if data entry screens have been completely filled out or not. Sections without a check mark have missing information. On the critical incident type report screen, choose the checkbox that most closely represents the outcome of the incident. Click Save Next to move to the next screen. The Individuals Involved screen looks a little different than the others. You can add records for as many individuals as needed. Click the Add Individual button on the right-hand side of the screen to open the Add Individual dialog box. Populate the field. Social Security number is not a required field. And save to add the record to the grid. Add as many individuals as needed. If you choose licensed personnel, you have to enter the license number as well. Save. So we see now that we have 2 records in our individual field. If you need to edit a record that you've already added, you can choose the paper and pencil icon on the right-hand side of the grid to edit an existing record. You can click the trash can icon to delete a record. Once you've completed adding the individuals to the report, click the next button to move to the next screen. So on the investigation screen, click the Add button to document the details of the incident. The dialog box allows you to populate up to 8,000 characters, so lengthy responses are not a problem. When you're done, click the Save button at the bottom of the dialog when you're finished. You can edit your response by clicking the paper and pencil icon on the right-hand side of the details of the incident grid. Click the Add button for the follow-up planned or required, and enter that information as well. In the incident resolution grid, tell us if the issue has been resolved by clicking the appropriate radio button. If the issue has been resolved, populate the resolution date field. If the issue is pending, leave the resolution date field blank. Click the Save button after populating the incident resolution grid to save your response. Click Next to move to the next screen. Choose the File button to upload your attestation, and then click Save. All files are scanned for viruses before the file can be uploaded to AIRS. It takes approximately 30 seconds for the virus scan to complete. You will see swirling circles to alert you to the fact that the virus scan is running. When the virus scan is complete, the file will be displayed in the grid at the bottom of the screen. There's our file at the bottom of the screen. the Next button to move through the comment screen. This screen becomes important later when the agency needs additional information about the report. The Review and Submit screen displays any validation errors the report might have. In this case, we left a field blank on the incident information screen, so we need to correct it. Click on the incident information link to navigate to that screen. The validation message tells us that the county is missing, so we know which field needs attention. Populate the county and click Save. Notice that the incident information screen now has a check mark next to it. Click on the Review and Submit button from the Report Details grid. All of the validation errors have been corrected, so the Submit Report button is now visible. Notice the Cancel Report button underneath. Reports can be canceled as long as they have not been submitted. Once a report is submitted, it can only be withdrawn. Click the Submit Report button. Upon submission, you'll notice a PDF in the Report Submission History screen. Click on the link to the PDF to open the report. You'll see the swirling circles to indicate that action is happening. When you click on the report, you'll see all of the information that was just submitted. The PDF can be saved or printed. You'll also receive an email confirming that the report was received by the agency. Click on the Report Status History link to see where the report is in the workflow. The Report Status History grid displays all of the report status codes for the report, along with who acted on the report and when. And that's it. We just created a critical incident report. Click on the Dashboard tab to return to the dashboard. And let's take a look at our report. You can see the report we just submitted in the Submitted grid with the status of submitted. We also see a report with the status of under review. This means that the agency is looking at the report. If the agency has questions after they've reviewed the report, they will provide comments and return the report for additional information. You will receive an email notification in this event. We see a Need Info report in the Needs Attention grid. Click on the report number link to open the report. The report will open to the comments page where you see feedback from the agency. In this case, you're looking for more detail about the incident. Click on the section name link to navigate to the page with the deficiency, and scroll to the bottom of the screen to see the comments. We need to provide more information about the details of the incident. Click the Add button to address the deficiency. Notice that you can't go back and change the original answer. You can only add to the story by responding to the specific questions. This is so the reviewers don't have to read through the original response to try to figure out if the question has been answered. Once you've satisfied the deficiencies, click the Review and Submit button to submit the report. Notice that upon submission, a second PDF has appeared. Each new submission gets its own PDF. So you can always go back and review previous submissions of your report. Once the agency has accepted the report, you'll receive an email telling you to review the report. The email will contain a report number. Open the search screen by clicking on the Search tab. Enter the report number and click the Search button. and then click on the report number link to open the report. Click on the agency findings link at the bottom of the report details screen to review the findings. There's also a PDF of the agency findings report that can be saved or printed. Navigate back to the search screen. By default, all of the search criteria shared by the reports in the Critical Incident Report module are displayed. Choose a report type to display additional search fields specific to that report. For example, you can query on a variety of critical incident report fields, including the date the report was submitted, the incident date, the date the report was reported to the plan. You can also search on report status, enrollee Medicaid ID, or the license number of a facility. So you have a variety of ways to retrieve data about the report submitted by your health plan. Next, click on the Helpful Links tab. The link specific to the Medicaid managed care plans is at the bottom of the grid. You'll find the Critical Incident Report User Guide and the Managed Care Plan Report Guide available at this location. Thank you. This concludes this presentation.